Welcome to our continuing series Questions and Answers from the works of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. Today's subject is Supramental and Supermind, Part 6. From the Mother. On 29th February 1956, there took place, in the Mother's words, the manifestation of the supramental upon earth. Then the supramental light and force and consciousness rushed down upon earth in an uninterrupted flow. From Sri Aurobindo. To return to the supramental is simply the direct, self-existent truth consciousness and the direct, self-effective truth power. There can, therefore, be no question of jugglery about it. What is not true is not supramental. You will say, however, that this is not the supramental, but at most the overmind that helped me to these non-nebulous motions and action. But the supermind is by definition a greater dynamic activity than mind or overmind. I have said that what is not true is not supramental. I will add that what is ineffective is not supramental. And finally, I conclude by saying that I have not told X that I have taken complete possession of the supramental. I only admit to be very near to it. But very near is, well, after all, a relative phrase, like all human phrases. What the supramental will do, the mind cannot foresee or lay down. The mind is ignorance seeking for the truth. The supramental, by its very definition, is truth consciousness, truth in possession of itself and fulfilling itself by its own power. In a supramental world, imperfection and disharmony are bound to disappear. But what we propose just now is not to make the earth a supramental world, but to bring down the supramental as a power and established consciousness in the midst of the rest. To let it work there and fulfill itself as mind descended into life and matter and has worked as a power there to fulfill itself in the midst of the rest. This will be enough to change the world and to change nature by breaking down her present limits. But what, how, by what degrees it will do it is a thing that ought not to be said now. When the light is there, the light will itself do its work. When the supramental will stands on earth, that will decide. It will establish a perfection, a harmony, a truth creation. For the rest, well, it will be the rest. That is all. You have missed altogether the qualifying words which I put with great care and prominent emphasis. If you don't read carefully, you will necessarily misunderstand what I write. I said, this transformation cannot be done individually in a solitary way only. No individual solitary transformation apart from the work for the earth, which means more than any individual transformation, would be either possible or useful. Also, no individual human being can by his own power alone work out the transformation, nor is it the object of the yoga to create an individual Superman here and there. The object of the yoga is to bring down the supramental consciousness on earth, to fix it there, to create a new race with the principle of the supramental consciousness governing the inner and outer individual and collective life.